Welcome back. We're live at the Hirschberger-Miller Barn Raising this hour, happening between Arthur and Arcola. This is a two-day event happening at the Illinois Amish Heritage Center.
And joining us now with more on what it took to make this barn raising happen, we have Ed Yoder, a board member here. Ed, we pulled you right off the job site. You still got your hard hat on and everything.
Yeah, so we had a pretty good day today. As far as we're actually a little bit further than what I had thought we might be at the end of the day. We didn't have an overwhelming amount of volunteers, but we had a pretty good, decent amount. So.
The rain this week did kind of cause a little bit of a hiccup, but so far so good.
Yes, so we've made some time today. We were a little bit behind from where we had planned on being this morning, but we had some pretty good luck and pretty good help. And
what has led up to today? So today is the barn raising where all the action is happening, but what has happened beforehand to prepare for a day like today?
So I got on about 2 or 3 months ago, and a lot happened before that. So disassembling the barn took several weeks, and then they removed the barn to an off-site location where they changed some of the components of it. At the 150-year-old barn, as you might imagine, it's got some parts that are not exactly in the best shape. So some of that has been replaced, and then it was prepared, months of preparation. Just a lot of work.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and you dismantled it, labeled every piece so that it could be all put back together like a puzzle. If we look there, I mean, I'm seeing new, lumber, new wood, and that's because I'm guessing some of the 150-year-old pieces weren't stable enough, but you're actually using wood pegs just like they would have back in the 1800s, yes? How's that process going?
So it's a beautiful piece of art is basically what it is, 150 years old, and the wood pegs back at the time, they didn't have the nails as abundant, and this is just a more solid way of building it, but it's going well. It's not as straight as it would have been, as you might imagine. It's had some time to build some character, twist a little bit.
Building some character is a good way to put it. So go ahead.
That presents a little bit of a challenge. So we're not just assembling a barn, we're reassembling a barn that's been dismantled, trying to get it back the way it was while keeping it straight and square at the same time. It's a bit of a challenge, but it works.
A complicated bit. Okay, so how did it look this morning to get where it is today? What does the progress look like just in one day?
So this morning, when you see that siding, all that red siding was put on today.
Okay.
All the metal on the opposite side of the roof there, that was all installed today. And I don't know if you can see on this side, there's two different areas of the roof that are on. The horizontal pieces were all assembled today. A lot of the rafters, the vertical pieces, were assembled today. So a lot of the skin, actually all of the skin that you see on there was installed today.
Yeah. So. Okay, in order to, stay in compliance with OSHA and all of that, we do have some more traditional methods going on that we're seeing. Is there going to be the traditional barn raising where we saw pictures earlier this week of all of the Amish lined up with their little cute suspenders and outfits on, pulling it up? Are we still going to do that? Is that coming?
Well, if you look right at this minute, there's one going up right as we speak. I don't know if you can see that from here. And that is being pulled somewhat from the inside.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow we plan on doing the same thing with the final bent, is what we call it.
Okay.
So people are pulling that right now.
There's people pulling on that. There's a block and tackle.
Gosh.
Yeah, it's a little bit different.
With a pulley almost.
Yeah, that is what it looks like.
A little different from what tradition might have had it directly underneath it. There's just not any safe way to do that.
Right. And we want to keep everybody safe for sure.
Top priority for sure.
Okay. Well, so cool. We're going to let you get back to work.
Yes, very
We can't wait to do another check-in a little bit later on this hour to